Don't fuck with me.
Are you threatening me? All right, William, step on out for me, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
You are going to be placed under arrest for disorderly conduct tonight, okay?
Okay.
You ask any officer the most common denominator in nighttime disturbance calls, and they will likely tell you it is alcohol. And while some people can handle alcohol, with other people, they get super aggressive, have to be removed from the establishment, challenge the officer, and in rare cases, they claim to be law enforcement officers. And ultimately, they end up in the back of a police car on their way to jail. This is one of those.
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
We have some trouble in here?
Are we having trouble in here?
That's what I've heard.
Oh, God. Are you Gwinnett County?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, you have a tab open?
Do I or do I not?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
Who knows?
Okay, do you have a tab you need to pay because you're going to be leaving?
Of course.
Okay, then let's get his tab. He doesn't have one?
I'm going to walk.
He's good? Do you have a ride?
No.
How are you getting home?
Who knows? Y'all know.
Well, let's go step outside.
These calls are very common in Las Vegas. I would say out of all of the country, Las Vegas gets these type of calls all the time. People don't realize how actually complicated these calls can be. They're really, really loud, so to hear people speak, it makes it difficult. The staff is working, so a lot of times you can't get a person away long enough to get a witness statement. And then the witnesses that you have, a lot of them are intoxicated and they don't make for good witnesses. And in Las Vegas, the other interesting thing is that a lot of people were in from out of town, so if it was a serious incident, they wouldn't be able to return to court. So it's really interesting when you see these kinds of disputes that occur inside of these nighttime establishments.
How did you get here?
Who knows?
So why are you being so uncooperative? I'm just trying to ask some simple questions,
I
man.
just don't believe in alcohol. I don't believe in cops. I don't believe in any of it. I believe in God.
Show me out on a signal 28. Okay, well, you seem to be intoxicated from alcohol.
Am I driving?
It's not what I'm asking.
Did I do anything wrong?
10-4. Well, from what I've understood, you're threatening people, which could be disorderly conduct.
What
So then we're looking at a violation of law.
Did I threaten anyone by or hurting anyone? I know the law.
This guy looks like a pretty decent sized guy. There were reports that he's being aggressive to other people, so that's a huge concern. And the distance that the officer has to this person, I've spoken about in many of my videos about the reactionary gap, and that distance to have from where a person can reach you and your reaction time to what they do is incredibly important. And sometimes it's difficult to hear, I get it, but this kind of proximity creates some challenges if the person decides to attack the officer.
Then you understand disorderly conduct and public drunk?
I'm State Patrol.
You're State Patrol?
I know a little bit more than you.
Do you have your ID?
Do you need my ID?
You're identifying yourself as a state trooper? I want your ID.
No, sir. You don't need my ID. I know a little bit more than you do.
Let me see your ID right now, because I'm investigating disorderly conduct and public drunk. So give me your ID.
Public drunk. Did I leave here drunk?
Give me your ID. I'm not debating this with you.
It's interesting that a lot of jurisdictions have that public intoxication charge. I never had to deal with that in Las Vegas. You can be intoxicated in the public in many places, but it's a good charge if you have it and you want to use it to potentially head off something from turning into an issue later on.
My wallet's gone.
Have a seat for me.
I'm not going to.
Flash unit, tonight your traffic
I know my rights, brother.
Okay, that's fine. Keep your hands out of your pockets for me. So how are you getting alcohol without an ID?
Who knows? You're in this bar as well as I am. So, the mafia and call.
It would be nice if I had a little bit of cooperation from you.
Bro.
You're what?
I'm about that godly. All that things God's.
Okay.
Important things I want to note here. Reading body language and what is aggression is incredibly important as an officer. Balling up fists, leaning in, and verbal things that the person says that can be aggressive, the officer must take account of that.
So then I would expect a little bit more respect coming from you if that's the case.
I'm totally giving you 100% respect, but get my ID out of that bar.
Do they have your ID?
I'm sure I would have drove here without an ID.
Hey, unit, be advised that chat is crashed and we're currently on paper. Well, unit, be advised chat
Have a seat for me.
I'm not going to.
WM0400.
Why not?
Why would I?
Because I'm asking you to.
I've not done anything to harm you.
It's not about harming me. Is he with you?
There you go.
Not leaving.
I don't need
You
your
want
phone.
all the answers in the world right there. It is.
I'm not taking your phone.
To have the seat, it's a very good safety tactic, especially when a person is this big. If you have them sit down, it mitigates the size because they're sitting down. If they decide to attack you, you have the tactical advantage. Another thing that you can do is you can say, hey, would you do me a favor? Sit down on the curb for me. I don't want to make a whole big scene. Let's make this low profile, just sit on the curb. Would it have worked here? I have no idea. I'm in the air-conditioned space talking to you on YouTube, but I'm giving you things that have worked in my career, in my past, and I hope that officers could potentially use it if it can help them in the future.
Do you have his ID, or do you know where his ID is?
I have no idea.
But no, you ain't gonna find it.
How about you quit acting dumb?
Why are we having this conflict? I'm asking simple questions.
It's typical.
It's typical.
I just wish y'all would get right with God.
Stay right there. What's your last name?
Godsey, Godsey.
And Mr. Godsey, what's your first name?
William.
All right, William, what's your birthday? What's your state patrol badge number?
I have a badge number.
I'm sorry?
I have a badge number.
633 in the unit.
You identified yourself as a state trooper. What's your badge number?
I know.
That's not what you said. You said you were state patrol.
Okay.
Because then you made a point to say that you know the law more than me. So I'm asking you if
I
you're
do
state
know it a
patrol.
little bit more than you.
What's
I
your
know
badge
what's
number?
going on in the world more than
Are you a trooper? Are you a law enforcement officer certified in the
Does
state
it
of Georgia?
matter?
Yes, sir, it does.
We need to go to court. Where's the judge?
I'm sorry?
I said we need
Get
to
your
go
hands
to,
out of your pockets. I'm not going to ask you again.
We need to go to court. Where's the judge?
Why do we need to go to court?
Because you're right and I'm wrong.
Okay, I don't understand what that has to do with anything.
You're right and I'm wrong.
Okay, so you're not a trooper?
You're right and I'm wrong.
After 20 years in law enforcement, I can tell you firsthand that situations like these can lead to someone getting seriously hurt, which is why it is absolutely vital when you or your loved ones find yourselves on the wrong end of a serious injury, you choose the right team to be on your side. Since getting justice after the fact is just as important as getting it in the moment, which is exactly why I partnered with Morgan & Morgan. They're America's largest injury law firm, and for good reason. And see, you don't get that title unless you win a lot. In fact, they've been winning cases for the people for over 35 years, with a track record of collecting more than $30 billion for their clients along the way. And the best thing about Morgan & Morgan is their fee is completely free unless they win. Plus, it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case that could be potentially worth millions of dollars. You can start your claim in seconds by going to Morgan & Morgan's website at forthepeople.com/Curtis, or by scanning the QR code that's on the screen right now. Again, that's forthepeople.com/Curtis, or you can simply scan the QR code you're looking at on your screen right now to get started today.
10-4. Are you able to run 27s and 29s or no? Last name is Golf, Oscar, Delta, Sierra, Echo, Yankee. Be quiet. First name is William, common spelling, date of birth. You have a Georgia driver's license?
I can't even find my wallet. But I was letting this bar.
Temple.
That's on you and everybody else in Gwinnett County.
I'm sorry?
That's on you and everybody else in Gwinnett County. Where's my license? Where's my ID? How did I get a drink without showing my license and ID? Pretty smart, baby. Don't f with me.
What does that mean? Are you threatening me?
No, I'm saying I know there's a little bit of button right there. I know State Patrol.
We have yes people, no people, maybe people. So this guy is a maybe person, and he's showing additional signs of aggression, even with the things that he's saying, don't F with me, right? If the guy doesn't want to sit down on the curb, another option, a barrier that we can place between ourselves and the suspect. The officer simply could walk behind this gray vehicle over here and stand as though it's his patrol car by the driver's side door. The suspect is standing by the hood. The suspect would have to go all the way around in order to attack the officer, and then striking distance reactionary grab is in the officer's favor.
I just had a birthday. My son's birthday was just 2 weeks before that.
Okay. How old's your son?
My son's 5 years old.
Okay. Where is he now?
And my son's with his mother.
Okay.
None of y'all need to know that, though.
I'm just making conversation.
That's government shit. Y'all don't need to know what my son is. I'm a little smarter than all that. What did I do wrong, sir?
Well, when the staff comes to me and says that you've been threatening people and you've been causing issues,
who did I threaten in there?
I'm trying to talk to you and I get nothing but stonewall. You're not being cooperative.
Who did I threaten in there?
I don't know because I haven't gotten that far yet. That's why I came to talk to you.
Sir, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Who have I threatened? Have I not been a godly person since I've been here?
I don't know who you are, and I haven't seen you since you came in.
My name's William Chad Godsey.
I get that. I don't know you personally. What's your plan? What is your plan to leave here?
I tried to help someone. I
don't care. What is your plan leaving here?
My plan to leave here?
Yes.
My plan to leave here? It's not even to leave here by myself. I'm going to Uber.
Okay.
I'm going to get out here. I'm going to get out here.
Get on the app. Get an Uber on the way.
I got somebody else. I don't need.
Are they here?
That's government shit. Nobody's going to understand where I'm going to work.
Well, listen, you can't drive and you can't walk because either way you're going to jail for those. So I'm trying to help you out to get you home without going in handcuffs. Because I don't want to arrest you any more than you want to be arrested.
Thank you.
I'm not going to shake your hand again. But I will do what I have to do. And if that means arresting you, then I will. So I'm trying to help you, so be cooperative.
I'm being cooperative.
No, you have not been since the moment I talked to you.
Do we shake hands or do we not shake hands? You ask 10 officers, you're going to get 10 different answers, 10 different variations of answers. From a tactical perspective, it's definitely not a tactically advantageous thing to do. But sometimes you don't shake hands, it could set a person off. But every officer is going to do it differently. And again, that's their safety and how they're going to handle it. This is not me trying to teach you whether you should or should not shake hands. But is a fist bump an appropriate thing to do even from a distance? I mean, it's an acknowledgement that, you know, hey, okay, I see you and just put the tip of your fist. I just want you to know that there are other options available to officers when they're placed in this type of situation.
Who is your ride home?
I don't have one at this moment. I'm sorry.
Number 611.
Do you have someone you can call?
Yes, sir.
Call them.
Sure.
Right now.
Sure. I have to wait.
For what?
Until you get off the phone with them.
I'm not on the phone.
The amount of time that police officers spend attempting to reason with people who are intoxicated to get them to not go to jail and safely resolve a situation. In my 20 plus years, I cannot count the times where I've had to deal with a person where I'm attempting to get them an option, an out of not going to jail, and then they keep walking themselves into jail.
Last chance to make a phone call.
Still can't even find my ID. When I walked in here,
I'll handle that in a minute. That's not my concern right now. Who was he threatening? Or what was he doing?
He was just being loud and aggressive, like talking like he's the speaker for God and all this stuff, but he walked in pretty...
He was drunk when he came in?
Yeah.
She even said that too.
He came in here to meet our friend Katie, who's up here all the time.
Is that who that is over by the car with him?
She has pearls and the pretty bows and stuff.
I think so. Brunette?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure he had a beer while he was
here. So what was he doing that was being aggressive?
It was just the body language. He didn't get in anyone's face. He didn't touch anybody.
He slammed down the glass, and a few minutes later, because I was sitting right there.
That's right.
He was talking about someone in a blue shirt. He was getting really aggressive and talking to her about it. She's like, "Oh, you're not gonna do anything." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah."
He didn't do anything arrestable, but like he's also either about to Uber home or I don't know.
Is he calling for a ride?
No, he's calling his sister and wants me to drive him home, and I want to fucking leave.
Are you? Would you please? I'll buy you a drink when you get back. How about that?
Okay. Is your car in his house? Stockbridge. Oh, gross.
Far. Like. It's either that or he has to wait till Wednesday.
I mean, you could take him to a Waffle House or Racetrack, Quick Trip. A Racetrack's right down here, and he can wait for a ride. He just can't stay here.
Well, his car is here. That's his car that he drove here.
Oh, so he drove here.
So she couldn't even take him home because then she wouldn't have a way back.
Here's the challenge. So what's going to happen if this guy ends up going to another location and the police aren't there? Under the circumstances and the way he's acting, he's likely going to cause an issue at that other location. There's an old school saying in policing, an a-hole at 8 p.m. is going to be a problem at midnight. Meaning that if you don't take care of this at 8 p.m., that person's going to be an even more challenge. So you got to nip it in the bud. If you send him off somewhere else, this guy's going to be a recall.
Hey. So this guy, he's intoxicated. He's in the passenger seat of this car here.
Okay.
I got a report that he was being aggressive and he needed to go. So I started talking to him. He's been uncooperative the whole time. Tried to say he was GSP, drunk. Very strong possibility we may have to fight him.
Not again.
Yeah, but when I walked over here just a minute ago to check on him because he's supposed to be calling an Uber, he's over here pissing in a bottle.
Sounds like
so he needs.
Or outside the car.
He was standing outside the car, leaning inside the car. but he's going to go for public drunk or disorderly conduct. I can do that on a citation. But
so you would like us to transport?
I do need somebody to transport, yes. If y'all can help me figure out the citation part of it, I'll do a CT and a... I am not, so we can work that out in a minute, but I am going to have him step out. And who wants to transport for me? Okay. If you want to... Okay. All right. Fair enough. Thank you. All right, William, step on out for me, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
Come to the back of the car.
Oh, yes, sir.
You are going to be placed under arrest for disorderly conduct tonight, okay?
Okay.
Grab his on there. Go.
Can I talk to the cop, Chad?
Yeah, you're on speakerphone.
Sir, I'll be there in 30 minutes to get him. Can you please not do this?
No, he's going to go to jail tonight.
I sat in my car and did nothing.
The problem is, my biggest issue, well, I've got many issues, but what sealed the deal was you out here in the parking lot in a family-friendly establishment peeing in a bottle. That's unacceptable.
I couldn't even...
You could have asked, but you didn't.
Go to the bathroom.
You could have asked, but you didn't. You came over here. It's indecent. You're intoxicated. We could go and charge you with more things, but instead I'm going to do disorderly conduct and solve the problem for tonight. Fair enough?
100%. Thank you.
Okay. Ma'am, who is this I'm talking to?
I'm his sister.
Okay.
He has a special needs son, and I know that doesn't make an excuse for what he's done, but can you please, I live in Henry County. I can be there. I mean, it would take me about 40 minutes. I promise you, he won't get out of his car.
No, he's been a problem since the minute I started talking to him. He has not been cooperative. He tried to identify himself as a state patrol officer, but he is going to jail because that's where he needs to be tonight, based on his behavior. So I can't imagine they're going to hold him too long. I don't know what the jail's policy is anymore. It may be that he has to sober up first, but he will be at the Gwinnett County Jail if you want to pick him up from there.
Okay, officer, please. I'm begging you.
No, he's going to jail tonight. I tried to give him every opportunity to be cooperative with me so that we didn't have to go this route. And I even told him, I do not want to arrest you, but I will if you make me. And he made me. So he is going to have to go to jail tonight.
Officer, I know that this is your job, and I know that people are wrong. But if he goes to jail tonight, his special needs son, I don't know what's going to happen.
Where is his son? Because he wouldn't tell me that.
His son his son will be with him tomorrow, but he lives with me.
Okay.
He's going through a lot of stuff. Officer, I promise you, I will be there.
It's already too late. He's in handcuffs. I've already told him he's going to jail.
If we do this, I don't know what's going to happen to his son.
Well,
Please,
I can't. That's not my responsibility. And I sympathize with you and I sympathize with him, but he's here and he's indecent and he's drunk in public causing problems and he's been uncooperative from the get-go. So my hands at this point are tied. He sealed the deal on that. And I hate it for everybody, but I have to do my job.
We have this officer who's, I believe, a sergeant handling this call, and the other officers came to take the person to jail. Sergeants don't normally transport people, so if I would get someone, one of my officers would come, or two of my officers would come to the scene, and they would take care of business, which is a little bit contrary to the police saying you catch them, you clean them, but the sergeant has to be available to do what they have to do. The lady is saying it's 40 minutes and she'll be there. Imagine the resource drain for someone to have to babysit, and their calls holding. There are people who need police services much more than an adult male who seems to have consumed too much alcohol. And these are the things that police have to balance on what needs to be done. And it seems like this person sitting inside of jail might likely give him the adult timeout that he needs under the circumstances.
Will his car be okay there? Because I don't know where the other there's another set of keys in his car, I think. I don't know.
If you want to come here, I'm here until 1 a.m. You can get the keys from me, but if you don't show up before I leave, I have to go put them into evidence as safekeeping, and nobody will be able to get them until Monday.
Okay. What's your name, officer?
Sergeant Giles.
Sergeant Giles, and how do I find you once I get there?
If you walk in and ask an employee for the officer, if you don't see me, then they can easily find me.
Okay.
It looks like he's assigned to a detail working at this establishment. It's an overtime where you get paid overtime to work when you're not working your regular shift. And that would be another reason why officers would come that were on duty to conduct the transport. When you explain to people, okay, well, he may get out at this time and it's possible they do this, people will often flip that into, well, I talked to Sergeant such and he said that he can get out at this time. So one should be very cautious about what you hear from someone, especially if it's secondhand and you don't hear it yourself. And again, remember, a lot of these videos are heavily edited, so we don't get the entire picture of what occurred here.
All right, here's his phone. I don't know where my printer is. I may have left it in the last spare car that I was in. So
I can have you sign in
on yours. Okay, here's that. Where's his car keys? His sister's gonna.
Back of his,
All right, his sister's gonna come get them from me. I'm surprised he was that cooperative. I mean, because he was trying his best to intimidate me, and he was real close to me, and at one point he said, "Don't mess with me" or something like that, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna get ugly
real quick.
This is gonna get ugly. I really thought I thought we were gonna have to fight this guy. No joke.
That's what
He was.
How big he was. And
well, I walked up to him at the bar, and I could tell he's a beefy guy, and was like, "Hey man, we having problems tonight?" And he stands up, he's like, shakes my hand, and he's like, "I don't know, are we?" And I'm like, man, I knew how it was going to go, and it went exactly how I thought. So, cool. Thank y'all.
It looks like the person didn't get arrested for the person anything unless they added that charge afterwards. I think they did them just for the public intoxication. But it's really interesting when you learn these kinds of things, because a lot of people don't realize that when you see uniformed police at these private establishments, a lot of times those are overtime gigs, and a lot of times it's the private businesses that pay for that overtime. In Las Vegas, it definitely was. This person seems like alcohol doesn't go well with them. I mean, the behavior that I saw seemed like he was overly intoxicated. I hope that he gets the help that he needs. He said that he had a son, and this video seems like it's a few years old. A lot of times people change, and I hope that he makes better choices going forward. If you know someone who's going down that path, this is the type of video that they should see, because when people are sober and they see these things, they're like, wow, I acted like that. And sometimes that's just the thing they need to see to make them make wiser choices. So send this video to them, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the video that's on your screen for more content just like this.